Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq, with daily insight on the Nasdaq-100 index, or the NDX, which is made up of 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial innovative companies listed on Nasdaq. The NDX has been the barometer for U.S. large cap growth and also one of the best performing indexes over the last decade and a half, not to mention one of the most liquid index ecosystems in the world. Joining us this Monday afternoon, we have Chris Dearborn, Managing Director on Nasdaq's Market Intelligence Desk, for an update on technical levels to watch in the Nasdaq-100. And Chris, this is where it gets interesting. We have the unofficial start of earnings this week with the banks, and it seems as if October has played out to its historical volatile type of month.
It really has. I mean, today is a little bit of an off day. Granted, with the holiday, the banks were closed, treasury markets closed, equity volumes down a little bit, about 10-15% overall. But still, we're just kind of waffling back and forth among being flat. Index is open strong this morning. Sold off a little bit on light volume, starting to rally a little bit back here in the afternoon. So it's really going to take a little bit out of today's momentum. But more important, like you said, Jill, with earnings coming up, financials at the end of the week, it's going to be a very important kickoff to earnings season.
Yes, it is. Bond guys always are the lucky ones. They get all the holidays off. So, Chris, with that said, let's take a look at your first chart here with fresh levels to watch following last week, which turned out to be a pretty volatile week for NASDAQ.
Absolutely. So the NDX, last week was the first week since before Labor Day. So you're going back almost 5 weeks where the NDX actually had a positive close for the week on a week-over-week basis. And with that, you've seen a significant sell-off from the 15,700 high to where we have most recently been. Now, we're seeing some nice green candles here the last couple of days, and today is turning into one of those. So the index opened at 14,765. Right now, we're trading at 14,810. We want to see this index close above the opening price rate, even though it's still down on the day. It's important to show late day strength as opposed to early morning weakness. And you want to make sure that you see that rally coming into it. We're sitting on the 100-day moving average, which some people kind of say is an intermediate technical support level, and that's 14,751. We do not want to close below that level.
All right, and Chris, if we take a look at your last chart here, we can see the individual constituents contributing to performance in the Nasdaq-100.
You know, it's almost like a 50-50 split. You've got 47 companies that are positive, 53 that are negative right now. Communication sector is getting hurt a little bit on some analyst comments. That's impacting Comcast and a few others. But on the flip side, Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, all doing very, very well. Checkpoint's doing well also. So it's really a good mix. We got to see what happens in the last 50 minutes of the day here as the markets start to play themselves out. But I'll be very happy, as I said before, with the above where we opened today, 14,765, setting the tone for a positive week technically for the index.
All right, Chris, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.